You're listening to the What Happens When podcast.
What happens when two guys sit in front of a laptop talking about God knows what?
And here are your hosts, G5 and Gene Van Horn.
And this is What Happens When, and I'm your host, Gene Van Horn. With me tonight, filling in for my co-host, my home slice, best friend of the show, Just Mike.
Hey.
G5 isn't able to make it today. He's out there making sure that all the votes get counted, making sure that nobody cheats their way through.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at that right now.
Let's go, Trump.
He'll probably be giving us a correspondence next week on why he thinks it went the way it went.
Because Trump is the most deserving candidate
In the history of candidacies.
Yeah. If I could vote, I would vote Trump twice.
Or you should just do what I did and vote for me.
That would work. I would do it.
I've actually had people vote for me in previous years. Like last time, I think I got like about 8 or 9 votes.
Solid.
So
We'll get you in office here pretty soon.
I felt really good about that. I had a friend that was running for the mayor of Pasadena.
Wait. I seen him before. I forget his name. He's kind of funny looking.
No, not Jason Harden. He actually he actually did run. I had a friend tell me that he was going to run and he didn't run, but he's a mutual friend. You know him.
They voted for you instead?
No, I wish they did. No, that was for mayor. I don't want to be the mayor. I want to be president.
If they put me at mayor, I would be all over that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could invite chicks in.
I mean, this dude was telling us like, yo, we'll have a budget for like a staff. We can have you guys on payroll.
Oh Lord, now I remember what you're talking about. I actually remember that. Shout out to Mr. Washington.
One of the greatest times in my life.
Yeah, I had actually forgotten about that. I'm glad you reminded me. I have to call him about that because that was dumb.
It's one of the best things. And at the time, I didn't even live in the city, but he was asking me for support.
You can't be mayor for no reason.
I'm like, bro, I can't even vote for you because I don't live in the city.
Just come in for a little bit and vote.
Yeah. I'm like, what, you want me to get a mailbox here or something?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to hit him with that obligatory.
Yes, sir. This is we're not politically correct here on this podcast. We are whatever the opposite of politically correct is. Politically incorrect? Is that?
I think that's it. Yeah,
works for me.
I think we're politically incorrect.
Yeah. So basically, if you don't like, we have to say fuck you.
And that's how it goes. So over the weekend, there was a lot that kind of happened for me. How was your weekend?
Not bad. Sports wise, I've actually sunk to a position in football where I'm kind of just hoping we continue to lose so we can get a better draft pick.
Now, doesn't somebody get you guys draft pick if you guys don't they get a good draft pick from you guys if you guys tank?
Not us. No. We as a 49er fan, in football, it doesn't work like that. So
okay.
It's not like basketball with the lottery and everything. So
right.
If you tank in football, you can actually, depending on if you have the worst record, you get the first pick. That's just as simple.
How's that been going for the Cleveland Browns?
So far, they're well on their way to the first pick.
Yeah.
They have yet to see the left column.
For like the 42nd year in a row, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to all you Cleveland Browns fans. You guys have no life.
And shout out to the Cleveland fans, period. I mean, it's been great, basketball-wise. You guys finally got that title, but the Indians blew a 3-1 lead to the Cubs.
Which is crazy because LeBron and them came back from a 3-1 deficit to come back and win.
Starting to feel like a conspiracy theory over there.
Right? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just the way it goes, man. Cleveland, y'all got y'all one title for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, they still got the UFC heavyweight champion, so Stipe Miocic.
Nobody cares about that.
Hey, man, just so you know, Stipe Miocic won his title first and then said the Cavs are going to win it and the Indians will be in the World Series. And, I mean, he called the Indians in the World Series way back last year.
What is he, Nostradamus?
I guess. Yeah, most definitely.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. He's Russian Nostradamus. What would that be?
I don't know. What was Nostradamus?
Was it Italian or Spanish or something? Fact. Nostradamus was Italian.
He was Italian. Facts. We don't need to fact check ourselves. And by the way, we don't get fact checked. I forgot to say that. Fuck you guys if you start fact checking.
Yeah, you better not fact check me because I will slap check you.
Yeah, I'll just pimp check you, straight check you. You know what I'm saying? Run your pocket check you.
Word. We had to use an 80 word to finish
run
it
it
out. Word.
Run that shit. Bond. Word is bond. Um, but no, so I thought Colin Kaepernick actually had a pretty good. He had a pretty decent game statistically, anyways. When you actually watched it, it didn't look as good as the numbers said.
Right.
But all in all, I thought he played certainly competently, much better than Blaine Gabbert had ever been at any point in the season. So at least we had that going for us. Basketball wise, my Clippers are doing very well.
Is that right? How are the Clippers doing? How well are they doing?
Very well. They're actually 6-1 at the moment, with a 2-point loss to Oklahoma City, which could have gone either way at the end there. And really the defense, their number one defense in the league. The offense is starting to play better. They blew out San Antonio and then turned right around and blew out, who was that we played the other? Phoenix.
Phoenix.
So, yeah, and I think we just blew out Detroit too. So
that's good, man. Do you have one of the same stakes that you do in the 49ers franchise as you do
it's much smaller.
It's much smaller in the Clippers.
smaller
Ever
than the
since
Clippers.
Steve bought it. Over.
Yeah, so, Ballmer, he's kind of got a lot of money. So
All right.
I got like $2, in there.
Okay, cool.
On the $2 billion, I threw that in there.
I was just
I mean,
making sure, just in case you guys didn't know, Just Mike actually owns there's like a small piece of money.
Yeah, like $15.
That's put away for him
Yeah,
from the
for me.
from the Niners organization.
Because
And
they
now,
know.
breaking news on the podcast,
Yeah.
it's also the same situation. It a much smaller capacity
Yeah,
since
$2.
Ballmer took over for the Clippers.
Yeah.
So that's why when he says we, he really means he's a part of the
Yeah,
situation.
I'm part of that. That's me. And I'm like right there with Clipper
Daryl?
Darryl, yeah. Been a fan. I was a low key fan for a long time because, it wasn't
You can't grow up in LA and just shout Clippers just
Hell
from the
no.
rooftops. Not back when you grew up.
No, especially not. And you talking about and the Clippers were awful.
Like, I low-key don't even know who played for the Clippers when I was a kid.
It would have been Ron Harper, if you remember him.
Corey Maggette.
Corey Maggette, he was like around high school time for you.
Yeah.
He was part of that, that Elton Brand, Corey Maggette.
Right, okay, Elton Brand.
Yeah.
Who was in the league
Darius
forever.
Miles. Yeah.
Elton Brand was like 172 years old. Facts.
Yeah, they even had Sean Livingston was on that team.
Oh, that's right. Before then he blew out his leg, right?
Yeah, it was awful. That was one of the ugliest things I'd ever seen.
Yeah, he's a good player, man.
Yeah, he just could never shoot. That's why he can never develop.
Stuck around and got a ring, huh?
Mm-hmm. Surprisingly, he did.
That's good, man.
And I mean, a lot of people thought he'd never walk again. Certainly not play. So
Yeah. So you had a good little weekend with your wins. What else you do? What'd you do for fun? Nothing for fun?
Sports are my fun.
That was your fun?
Yeah, I went to one of the local, games right there in Pasadena at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
On Friday, it didn't go our way.
Yeah, didn't go nobody's way.
No, it was actually just a bad game, I think.
Altogether for both teams.
Yeah, I thought the refs really didn't help the cause for Pasadena High, but I'm not blaming the refs for that game, but they certainly didn't make it easy, that's for sure. So
yeah, man, I always look at the refs cheating Pasadena High some way, somehow, man. When I was in there one year, when I was in high school, we tied one year because we had drove all the way down the field.
driven. Mm-hmm.
Driven all the way down the field.
Mm-hmm.
Don't correct me, by the way.
That was for you.
Yeah, I'll say whatever the hell I want to say. Right? We had drived all the way down the field.
Yes. The grammar Nazi strikes again.
Right. And once we got down there, we scored, kicked the field goal, kicked off. They returned to about like the 25.
Mm-hmm.
Then they stopped play, had us re-kick off again, and took a point away to make it 20-20 instead of 21-20. I have no clue what they called. I have no clue what happened. But that year we ended in a tie, and we had to share the bell. But when it was our turn to take the bell, allegedly the bell got stolen by 3 kids and was being held for ransom.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can tell you what I found to be strange in that game. The one play that really sticks out in my mind is there was a fumble. 2 kids had possession. One from Mir, one from Pasadena High.
Oh, right. We fumbled, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
they call possession Pasadena High. The guy gets up. The other Mir guy takes the ball from him as they're standing up. So he has the ball now. All of the refs are saying possession Pasadena High.
Yeah. There was a scramble, then there was a meeting with the refs.
And then suddenly they changed possessions.
Yeah.
And
it was like on our 20 too.
Yeah, and then penalized us on top of that. So half the distance to the goal is like, wow, that's crazy. Like that is the most amazing call I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. I felt the same way. So other than that crap storm, You just chilled out Saturday, watched some college football.
I didn't watch any college football this week.
Who cares about college football?
I normally do.
I hate college football. I wish it
normally-
would go away.
I normally care about college football because I'm such a fan of the pros that I start wanting to see these guys early. So once I hear noise about a couple of guys, I'll start looking. And, we have a mutual friend that does that professionally. And I'm always we have conversations about who's coming out and who's good and who's not.
Right.
We share.
Makes sense.
We share our opinions of those guys. So it's always been fun for me to evaluate talent in college, and see project it to the pros, and so that's always been fun.
Yeah, I don't really like college football, but I mean I can't be the one said to not like college football because I don't really like much of anything, so it don't really matter to me.
Yeah, right.
So it's like I don't like that amateur feel. It's just not good to me. I mean, people be like, oh, they play it because they're actually in love with the game. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's not true. They play it because they're trying to go to the pros.
That's the way I always feel. I'm not gonna lie. I always feel like they're just playing just to go to the pros.
Right. Or pay for their school.
And it's not like the love of the game for me. But whatever. I'm not too much into it. Plus, probably because my colleges that I like suck. So
yeah,
that doesn't really help.
Well, it doesn't help at all. I mean, I'm a Cal fan, so there's that.
Yeah.
So
I'm not a Cal fan. I don't like any California teams at all, really.
Well, I mean, I can't blame you there, with the exception of, I mean, the Raiders are pretty good right now.
The Raiders.
The Clippers.
No, I was talking about in college.
Oh, college.
Because in NFL, like
Oh yeah.
So not really. I became a Carolina fan, but I started off a San Francisco 49er fan.
Yeah,
also,
them Niners.
Also, G5 talked about how he's always been a Chiefs fan.
Right.
There's some new evidence that he and Donnie both might have been Raider fans.
Wow, that's like the ultimate turncoat. Oh, yes. 1 second, I actually forgot to do something. Fuck you, Browns fans. I shouted you guys out earlier, and I forgot to say fuck you guys.
Perfect.
Just remember it. I was thinking, damn, did I even say fuck you guys?
No.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
You didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah. So like we talked before, and G5 was saying how much of a Kansas City fan he was, and being Kansas City.
I remember he was a big Bo Jackson fan.
He might have fell victim to the same thing that got me from liking the 49ers into liking the Panthers.
Right.
I think he fell victim to that. I think Shannon big brothered him down and didn't let him be a Raider fan.
Right.
Because of the John Madden football game, and he had to pick another team, so he went with KC because of Christian Okoye.
Right.
So I feel like it's that situation. So what you need to do, you guys need to follow us at facebook.com/whathappenswhenpodcast. And you'll get a glimpse of the new evidence.
There's new evidence. Newfound
evidence that G5 might have always been. You'll definitely see that I definitely have not been the most matchingest guy on the planet.
Right.
But nobody disputes that at all. That's not up for dispute. I don't match ever.
Right. Now, G5's son happened to have a Clippers hat on the other day when I saw him. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah.
They're quote-unquote Laker fans. And I'm like, yo, I don't care how much. Like, I'm a big-time Clipper fan. I would never wear any Laker gear.
He got that hat a couple years ago when he went to go see my boy Ryan Hollins play for the Clippers.
I wouldn't care if Kobe came and brought me a hat.
You would definitely.
I might throw it at Kobe.
You would not throw it at Kobe.
Man, look, first of all, fuck Kobe.
That's mean.
But if he brought me Magic brought me a hat, I'd be like, yo, Magic, I appreciate this, but I'll never wear it.
Yeah, I would never wear it either because I don't even know if Magic still has HIV. But I don't know if he wore it.
He say he don't have it no more. He's about the fattest HIV guy.
That's true. He's got magic.
So he definitely got. I can tell you what he got. He got some sort of a magic chef.
Yeah.
That dude sure do eat. Hell, he ain't missed a meal in ages.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my weekend was great. So Friday night I did shortly attend the game that you went to.
Mm-hmm.
Left early because I saw
trying to beat the traffic.
Yeah. I just wanted to get home and get some rest because I had this event coming up on Saturday. Last Saturday, I ended up doing like a charity event where I played video games for 24 hours.
It's a long ass time.
It was a very long time, and It was stupid long, man. You know, when you're a kid, you could play video games all night, but see, that's just all night.
Right.
That ain't starting at 8 in the morning and ending the next day at 8 in the morning,
Right.
which is really supposed to be 9 because the clock went back on your butt
Right.
at 2 in the morning.
Right.
So, you know, we had a good time though, man. We raised, you know, like $2,300.
Solid.
And you know, it's gonna go definitely to benefit the Children's Hospital. But we twitched it.
Oh, it was CH. What is it? Children's Hospital, LA.
Yeah, Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where the money went to, and
That's the same foundation that the Clippers donate to when they hit 3 balls.
Oh, is that right?
$50 a 3-pointer.
Oh, that sucks, man. Unless JJ Redick's playing, them kids ain't getting no money.
Hey, we hit him up this couple of days yesterday. Hit him up real nice yesterday. They got chipped off. I think they had like up until this point, up until last night's or yesterday's game, I think they'd already donated like $2,200.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, pretty sweet.
So yeah, we had a blast though. It was definitely a great experience. I want to do it again. I really enjoyed just the camaraderie, everybody kind of coming together and playing for the kids. It was fun. I played the hell out of some video. It was something I definitely needed it.
Did you play something new or what'd you play?
Yeah, I just got that new Titanfall.
Titanfall. How is it?
So it's friggin' amazing.
What is that game? I've actually seen it before, but never.
So I never played part 1, but Titanfall is basically
like a mecha game or something?
It's kind of like a Call of Duty mixed with like a robot Call of Duty, right?
Okay. So it's a mecha.
Yeah, you get a big mech, right? That's your Titan.
Mm-hmm.
It can run without you though in it. It can run around and like be on guard mode and protect your back. But it's pretty cool, man. Like it kind of looks like the machine that was on Avatar. Remember how they had that machine?
Oh yeah, okay.
It kind of looks like that. You know, it falls down from the sky. It's like prepare for Titanfall.
Right.
You know, and you're running around blasting people. I don't really play I didn't play the campaign.
Right.
I'm more of a multiplayer guy. I like to play against people.
Right. So the whole time you're fighting against more players.
Yeah. It's just like, you know, it's like a lobby of 16 people in there, and you guys are just in there blasting each other. It's a blast.
You know,
man.
everybody for themselves.
No, I was playing teams.
Okay.
So I was playing 8-on-8. You know.
Pretty cool. So the object is to kill everybody?
No, actually, they have this mode where, like, because you're basically fighting against, like, an evil corporation.
Okay.
So the guys who control the robots, they're called pilots.
Okay.
So the pilots, your team of 8 pilots versus their team of 8 pilots.
Right.
While trying to stop the IMC, I believe it's called.
Okay. Starting to sound a whole lot like, there's another game. I can't think of the name. Anyways, go ahead.
It's called bounty mode. So
Okay.
basically, like some ships drop or whatever, they drop some IMC people, and you're supposed to kill all of them and bank your money without getting killed by the other dudes.
Right.
The other pilots, and then you fight them too. You kill them too. You get money for killing them too. But they're not really your enemy. They're just your enemy because you're trying to collect a bounty.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's a super fun game, man. I really like it. I didn't play it last year because it was on Xbox, and I don't play Xbox because Xbox for little kids.
Xbox is amazing.
Xbox is for little tiny children. My nephew has Xbox. He loves it.
I have Xbox and I love it.
Well, you're a kid.
Maybe.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
I love. I just got an update. I'm thinking that Trump may have won.
Oh, he probably did win.
And so I got it from someone that says, I didn't want to move again, but Canada's looking fucking great right now. So I'm assuming that Trump won.
Yeah, most definitely probably won.
So for all of the people who are like me, who just want to see some funny shit happening.
Oh, dude, he's
Trump.
He's way up.
Trump.
He's way up right now. He's all the way up. He's at 244 to Clinton's 209.
Oh, Lord. There you go, Trump, huh?
I'm guy.
I'm just of the belief that if people thought that the country was bad under Obama, and it wasn't, I think it's been better than it's ever been.
Most certainly in my lifetime.
Yeah.
I mean, I always tell people this. This is what I say about judging a presidency, because there's way smarter people than I that have done it, but I always look at the effect that it has on me and my family.
Right.
Right. So when I was younger, the youngest back I can remember was Clinton. This is the earliest time, Bill, the first time I thought about it.
Okay.
We was able to go out and we was able to visit Vegas and have family vacations. Then Bush came and
ruined the world.
Well, we had to save up.
Right.
Everybody was saving and trying to just scrape and make it through the times that was set. And then Obama came, and we're good again.
Right.
We're at a point where we're just starting to be able to spend a little bit more. We're not all the way like back to where we were, but that just may be because of the situation. Now that I'm a little bit older, I got to take care of my own self and my own family.
Right.
So I look at it like that. But then I started thinking that.
So you don't remember back to George Bush Sr.?
I remember him being in office.
Okay.
But I don't really. We were able to take vacations under senior.
Right.
Because that's when I was younger. But I was more concerned with, just playing with my friends and stuff and not really. Not really. I remember him being the president for sure.
The financial,
exactly
portion of it.
Exactly. Yeah, I wasn't really. But I remember being able to take vacations up until about George Jr. But what I always think now that I'm getting older, so I feel like, Clinton was a good president. George Bush was like, And then Obama was a good president again.
Right.
But then I feel like while you're in office, it's hard for the things that you pass to take effect.
Right.
So it doesn't really take effect until after you leave.
Right.
So then, was Clinton a good president? Because his stuff didn't take effect until after he left, and then Bush took over.
Yeah, but now Bush had 8 years, too, so.
Yeah, so that's what I said about Clinton. Clinton had 8 years, too, so.
Yeah.
So I never really know those things.
Now Bush Sr. only had 4, and Reagan before that had 8.
8.
So
that's the last time. So Reagan had 8, and then it went straight to Bush.
It went Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush.
Wow.
Right now, Obama.
Right, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, so we had 8 years between father and son.
That's crazy. I just felt like history was too far ahead of Hillary to win this one, but I really don't care who wins because I usually just vote for myself anyways.
Right. I don't vote. Well, I haven't voted since I voted against. Well, at the time when I was in the military, I was really, even though he was giving us annual raises in the military. That is George Bush Jr., George W. He was giving us annual raises because he knew he was fixing to keep us in war.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was, hey, whatever. I love the money, but did not love the president. So I voted for Kerry. And
you know why I wouldn't vote for Kerry? I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't vote for Kerry.
You flip flopper?
No. For one, he looks like a punk.
He was.
Right.
Yeah. He
for
came
two,
off like that.
for two, he told this story about being like a war hero. Right.
And he wasn't actually a war hero?
Nah, it came down to it. He ran down, chased a dude down who was surrendering, and shot him in the back.
Hey,
now I've never been in that situation, Mikey.
Sometimes you gotta shoot somebody in the back, let them know you mean business.
I never been in that situation, but don't tell it like you some war Rambo hero dude. And really, what the situation is, the guy was giving up, and you shot him in the back. Right?
Well, you can't prove what he was trying to do. Maybe he had a premonition. Maybe he had like some deja vu. It's like, last time he pretended like he was giving up, and then he shot me.
What's that movie with Tom Cruise where he keeps reliving that day?
Edge of Tomorrow, which was a good movie, by the way.
It's a great movie.
I enjoyed it.
It was a great movie.
It was Groundhog Day meets
Call of Duty. It was friggin' awesome. Yeah,
perfect. I loved it.
Yeah, it was a great movie. But we were talking about earlier, I was talking about Xbox being for kids, right?
Right.
So a game system that's comes out that's definitely going to be targeting the younger generation is the Nintendo Switch.
It's a sweet ass system,
dude. It looks great.
It does. I don't think that I'll play it myself, but if my kids want it, maybe in 3 or 4 years, I'll give it to them because I'm not getting shit brand new. I know it's gonna cost too much.
You don't really play video games that much these days. Anyways.
Not as much, not like I used to. And I don't know if it's just a product of me getting older. Or what, but I just don't find that, like, I guess I just feel like I like to be more productive on a daily basis than to sit around and play video games anymore.
Yeah, I kind of get that way too. Yeah, I kind of feel
so, but I do still play. One of the games that I play I've been actually playing here for the last little while since I'm still looking for a job is The Witcher 3, which has been amazing, right from start.
Oh, so I didn't know you played that current games. Okay, so you play The Witcher.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I do play games.
You just play for the nudie scenes, you sick bastard.
Oh, not just nudie scenes. We're talking full-on sex scenes, man. It's like Porn Junior. Just sweet. I smash as many as I can.
Picture Porn Junior.
Yeah, Porn Junior. It's like it would be like Playboy with a JR in the corner. Yeah. So like Nick Jr.
So like Nick Jr. but for porn.
Porn Jr.
That's fantastically sick.
That'd be sweet. Playboy Hustler Jr.
Yeah. So you like The Witcher?
I do. I enjoy it.
What do you play that on your Xbox?
Yeah, I play it on the Xbox One.
So sad.
Well, it's fun. I enjoy it. I mean, the systems aren't so different and I enjoy the mold of the controller because I was a Dreamcast guy.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
like I went
remember that.
Sega, then Xbox, and then I went up that tree. So and not that I didn't have a PlayStation, but I stopped at PlayStation 2.
You shouldn't have.
Well, I don't know. I guess I just
if you played Xbox 360 next to a PlayStation 3, you would hate yourself. If you actually play them both next to each other right now,
yeah, but see,
you'll be like, holy shoot!
But
how
the
is
problem
this that much better?
but it's not though to me. And
it will though if you play them side by side.
Well, it depends on the title. See, there's certain titles like say have you ever played Rise?
Yeah.
Rise is a beautiful game. It's short, but it is a beautiful game, and I haven't seen and I've played some of the PlayStation 4 games, and I haven't seen anything that looks so much better or better at all than Rise. Now, I think, and it's also a title thing. For me, I enjoy Gears of War. It'll never be on PlayStation.
Right.
So.
See, that was the thing too. Like, their exclusives were really good for a long time. Like, I don't play. Have you seen Drake's Uncharted? So Drake's Uncharted is a beautiful game, man.
Does it have anything to do with Drake, the rapper?
No.
Oh, thank God. Because if it did, I would go and
he's
assassinate
in there,
whoever created
He's
it.
in there looking through temples like, I like that hotline bling.
Yes.
No, that's not what's happening. It's more like a male Tomb Raider, basically.
Okay.
It's made by Naughty Dog. It's really, really fantastically done.
Okay. And that's a PlayStation game?
It's a PlayStation exclusive.
Okay.
Gorgeous looking game. I'm not into them that much.
Is it third person?
Yeah.
Okay. I like third person. I can't play first person games.
Yeah, you know what, man? A lot of people in your generation can't play first-person games.
I don't know if it's not necessarily. I don't think it's a generation.
No,
deal.
dude. A lot of you guys get car sick or something.
That's
man.
what I get. Yeah, I get like a vertigo type symptoms.
It's just weird. That happens with a lot of people like your age range.
I don't know. It's hard to say if it's the age. Like even like before when I was younger, I could.
Nah, man, it's the age range. Facts.
What facts then?
Yeah.
I used to go to like you remember that ride at Disney where it's the Star Tours.
Yeah, of course.
I used to have no trouble with that.
They still have that ride.
Yeah, no, I just went last year. The last time I got on it, dude, I felt like I was gonna hurl. Like, and I never had trouble with that before. So I think it's my brain is starting to go or something. Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe that retardation is settling.
Yeah, maybe I'm fucking retarded.
Yeah. By the way, thank you last week for bringing in Susan Jennifer. That was fantastic.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We got to get him back and get him a mic and let him just run loose.
We do it the right way
for 4 hours.
Yeah, he's a monster, man.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
He is a pure monster.
Shout out Susan Jennifer.
Fuck Susan Jennifer, you fucking bitch. And you can tell them I said it.
If you guys didn't hear it last week, it was friggin' amazing.
I wish that you guys would have actually been able to fully hear it. Hopefully, you have the right equipment to be able to hear everything that was said.
Yeah,
it was
glorious.
Yeah, it was a surprise visit. We weren't fully prepared to do it. But Lord, if you're able to hear it, you have done yourself a favor.
You definitely done yourself a favor. So that kind of wraps up my weekend. And the Nintendo Switch is definitely I like the concept of the Switch though. I like the
turning
fact
into a handheld from a console and vice versa.
Because see, that's like what the PSP was supposed to be about, and that's what Dreamcast had the little VMU chip, and it was supposed to be like continue your game situation.
Right, which is miles and miles ahead of everybody at that time.
Dude, man, what Dreamcast doesn't get a lot of credit for was being an innovator of the industry.
Absolutely. I wish that they wouldn't have turned it down and just gave up. And I understood the biggest problem with Dreamcast was not the fact I don't feel like that Sony had the PlayStation 2 kind of in the water already a little bit later. I think the biggest problem was their exclusive titles, and I think that's really what hurt them.
Well, the third-party titles is what definitely hurt them.
Right.
It was a lot of just Sega-made stuff, and that's kind of what Nintendo's been suffering for the past couple years with the Wii U and Wii.
Right.
This year with the Switch, they're getting a lot of third-party support.
So do they get some of the same titles that are on other consoles?
Yeah. So now they're getting the 2Ks. If you saw in the little video, they had the 2K going. They had they had Skyrim going. So they're starting.
That looks pretty good too.
Yeah, they're starting
Skyrim,
to get.
You can also play third person, right?
You know what? I'm.
That's what I keep hearing. I haven't actually experienced it myself, but I've heard that you can play it in third person as well.
Yeah, I'm not too sure to be honest with you, but I know that it was a dope game and people loved it, but I like the ability to just pick up and go.
Right.
Because sometimes you just want to take it with you.
Right, which is awesome.
I don't really
snatch it straight out of there while you're playing it.
I don't really think they should target it at like 20-somethings, but maybe they should. I don't know, but I think it more targeted at kids. They had a lot of 20-somethings in the show.
The reason I wouldn't target kids with it is because it doesn't look durable. Like, kids typically
That's true.
throw it in the backpack, throw it in here
But
and there,
think
drop
about think about the tablets that are out. I know it's got an NVIDIA chip in it too, so that's gonna be be great.
It's gonna cost you a freaking ton if you drop it though.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think it's gonna need to be targeted at responsible adults, which is 25 plus.
Yeah.
So I don't know, hey, whatever. Look, Nintendo, I don't know shit. If you happen to listen to this podcast, do what you want. You guys are making money. I'm freaking broke. So
you're saying Miyamoto, if you're listening,
yeah. If you
don't listen to Just Mike.
Don't listen to Just Mike.
Unless it comes to love making, then your little Asian butt needs to listen.
Then I'll show you all the ropes, buddy. Either in
personally.
in person or otherwise. On Skype. Skype you in Japan.
That's gross.
I watch a lot of Japanese porn, and them guys don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They don't. Oh, speaking of Japanese porn, Dragon Ball Super. You like the way I did that?
That was a nice segue.
Dragon Ball Super, because back in the day, it used to be like a low budget porn. Like it used to be like Playboy Junior.
Yeah, your boy, you steady looking up under Bulma's skirt and
all the time.
And she's just a slut bag, anyways.
She is. She's kind of Vegeta married a slut bag. That's my favorite character. Shout out Vegeta.
Yeah. Shout out Vegeta with your fucking pointy ass cow lick, fucking looking like Eddie Monster ass.
If I ever do cosplay, I'm cosplaying as Vegeta. Just so you know.
Now you better start fucking doing some push-ups.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fat Vegeta.
Yeah. I did see one at Kamikaze. It was Vegeta there. He had on the Bad Man shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the
pink shirt.
Yeah, he had it said Bad Man on the back.
Did he have foam hair?
No, it was like
it was his normal hair.
No, like troll hair.
See, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do my own hair.
Yeah.
And just grow it out, because I actually had a point just recently where I had it like Vegeta.
Yeah.
And it was working pretty good, and I'm like, oh, I could do the Vegeta cosplay.
You gonna do the blue hair or?
I'm gonna do Vegeta when he first landed.
Oh, okay.
I love that Vegeta the most.
Saiyan suit.
Oh God, I love that the best.
I could probably pull off a Nappa.
Dude, that would be so great.
I might be able to pull off a Nappa. I have to figure if I can grow a mustache.
Man, that stuff was so. I love Vegeta when he first landed. How arrogant he was.
Yeah, he was. He was incredible. I thought Turles was pretty good too. And your what's the other kid's name? Was it Turles? Turles was the one that came right first, wasn't it?
No, that's
Raditz. Raditz, not Turles. Yeah, Turles was in the movie.
Yeah, you talking about Raditz.
Yeah,
you like Raditz a lot.
Raditz was dope.
That's Goku's brother.
He's his brother? They're all brothers and shit.
No. That's Goku's direct brother, Raditz. Raditz is his brother.
Really? Well,
yeah.
he fucking smoked him.
Yeah,
was that Piccolo that killed him?
Yeah, he killed him and Goku.
Yeah, same time.
Yep, same damn time.
Yeah, at the same damn time.
But over the weekend, they revealed that Vegito is coming back.
Of course he is.
He had no choice.
Well, you knew once they fused what was going to happen.
Yeah, but what about this? Was my favorite part is when Trunks was like, he was kind of turned up, and then he tried to take on Zamasu.
Yeah.
And he was like, Gallic Gun.
Yeah.
And he was blasting, and Vegeta was like, oh, he ain't going to be able to do it by himself.
Yeah, let me get in there and help you out, son.
Gallic, I was like, oh, it's the greatest father-son moment in anime history.
Yeah.
I totally nerdgasmed all over myself.
Yeah.
Into my belly, but I cereal bowled myself.
Well, you cereal bowl yourself. That's pretty impressive.
It was a nerdgasm cereal bowl. If my shirt was up, it would have turned into a gorilla mask.
Yes, perfect.
Nerdgasm. I'd have had to do my own self. Like,
nice.
Forget it.
Yeah, just fuck it. Just fuck it. Give yourself a dirty Sanchez. I don't know
why that came out.
Yeah, I enjoyed the show. I feel like
spoiler alert, if you guys didn't know, we just ruined it for you.
Yeah, most people not watching Super anyways, unless they're
because it's actually way better than
it's good as Z was. Better than GT, that's for sure.
Oh, way
GT
better.
was garbage.
Way better than
whoever
GT.
wrote GT needs punched in the face.
Way better. The only thing I liked about GT is how they made Vegeta look younger, and he was like buffer, and I liked him. I liked the way he looked like that.
The only thing
and low key, I did like Super Saiyan 4. That was a cool.
It was cool, but like I hated that he would go from a child to an adult and that was just annoying.
He was only an adult in Super Saiyan 4.
That's what
though.
I'm saying. Like, but he transformed back down to a kid. It's like that
I'm
doesn't
more-
even make sense.
Anytime you're talking about transformations, I'm talking about Vegeta anyways.
Right.
I love the way Super Baby Vegeta looked in GT. I love the way he looked.
Yeah, he looked pretty good. Baby was actually a pretty cool idea, but the layout was bad in my opinion. Like, I didn't feel like he possesses everybody, and then but he couldn't get Goku for whatever. It's like,
Because he was like pure at heart or some joke.
it's just
It always goes back to Goku being pure at heart.
yeah. It's the same thing that I kind of jumped into when I was talking about you and I had that conversation about zombie shows and movies, and I was just talking to some people about how convenient zombies get smart and when they don't, and at certain points in the show they can be conveniently smart when they need to, and then conveniently stupid when they need to. It's just kind of like, come on, man.
Yeah.
That's why I can't watch The Walking Dead. I just can't.
But see,
do
the
it.
zombies in that show, they never get smarter. They
but
haven't had that problem.
Okay, I was just watching part of an episode the other day,
Uh-huh.
and this is an old episode. I'm sure you probably remember. All right, they run into a barn, and they're in there, and there's this whole quote-unquote herd of zombies.
In the barn or outside?
No, outside. So they open the barn doors and invite all of these zombies in. They climb up the ladder and set the barn on fire.
Right, and go out the window.
Right, so now there's a whole bunch of them just outside, not coming in. The other ones are standing there mindlessly, burning in the fire, still trying to reach up at them at the top of the ladder because zombies can't climb ladders,
Of course.
which is fine. But the other ones are outside now, going the other direction. But for what?
Like, wouldn't they be running towards the fire?
Right.
Mhm.
So it was just like, that was convenient, right? Like, so it's just like zombies I can't watch.
But I think in that situation, they were all scattered out. The whole group didn't go out through the barn. Like, the herd had come through the town, and some were chasing the ones that went into the barn, and some were chasing some that were in the what's that thing called, RV.
Right.
Some were in the big house. So the zombie herd was spread out.
I'm not feeling it.
Anyways,
Besides,
the show
and
is
then
less
how they-
about zombies
and
now.
more about the people, right?
Yeah, it's more about the humans.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not interested in that. And
Oh
just the idea,
man,
the
you'll be
idea.
interested in seeing Negan beat someone with a bat.
Well, I just saw the one guy who played the Punisher.
Oh yeah.
He had this guy,
Shane.
whatever, tied up and broke his neck or whatever, and then pretended like he hit him, and then they had chased him into the woods.
Yeah,
and
so you're right about to be where Shane dies because he's trying to kill Rick.
he wanted to kill Rick. That's what it was all about.
Yeah, he's trying to kill Rick because he's in it with Rick's wife. And when I mean in it, he's in her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's no point in getting upset about that. I mean, there's not that many people.
But see, he felt
Plenty
like
of zombies to have sex with.
he felt like Rick was being soft, and he didn't understand the new world that they lived in
So why didn't he just kill Rick and get it over with?
because they was best friends.
Then so he wants to kill him.
He tried to make it look like an accident. He didn't want to kill him in cold blood.
It's still gonna be cold blood. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
I like him as a Punisher though. Great
Oh,
actor.
yeah, I do. I love him as a Punisher.
So
I can't wait for his own solo series.
me either. But I think I'd rather see him kind of doing what he's done so far and come in.
Just like guest appearance.
Yeah,
Kind
especially
of like
Hulk.
Ghost Rider on Shields.
Oh Lord, he's the main essentially in this.
Yeah, but he's just guesting this series.
but probably for the whole series.
Yeah, but
I mean,
so he was in Daredevil the whole season.
More or less, and he had some great spots in it too.
Yeah.
But I think the focus in that second season was kind of Elektra, and
Yeah.
then they kind of balanced.
She was hot
between-
too. I liked her.
Yeah, she could afford to eat some sandwiches or something.
Most definitely.
She's pretty though.
She could make me some sandwiches.
Yeah, we could be a sandwich, me, her, and some other girl, or some other guy, whatever.
Either way, finger
Yeah.
trap it.
Yeah, whatever. It's
Gotcha.
fine. She can be the meat, or I can be the meat. It's fine.
She could be the meat. Ah. So if it would be a roast beef sandwich if she was the meat. and
Correct.
if you were the thing, you would be a Polish sausage or whatever.
Right.
Got it.
Perfect.
Yeah, or more like a Vienna sausage sandwich.
Well, for me, like I say, I always tell, anybody that'll listen is I'm hung like a can of tuna.
Yeah, terribly
Yeah.
small,
It's short. I'm about that big around.
and it's potent.
It's
That's what
you
I'm
don't let these 2 inches fool you.
And it smells terribly.
The schmegma.
The
The schmegma is dangerous. But all in all, had a pretty good productive weekend. Sounds like you had.
Yeah, it was great. I had a fantastic weekend. Then I ended up getting sick, man, on Sunday, and then just kind of, hanging out and not really doing much, just sleeping the rest of the 2 days. But I'm
Sounds good.
back to work, back grinding, back rolling, and looking forward to it, man. So
Yeah.
enjoyed that, but definitely looking forward to the flashes, man. The flash shows keep getting better and better.
Man. I don't want to spoil too much for the people, but fuck you, I'm telling you anyways.
Wait for the one tonight?
No,
Okay.
I haven't watched it tonight yet. I'm gonna once I get out of here.
Yeah, me too. Once you leave, I'm in.
Yeah. But for the folks that haven't seen Flash up to this point, if you haven't watched Flash all the way up to this point, and you didn't think at some point she was gonna become Killer Frost, you're a fucking moron.
True.
So for anybody who's like, oh no, Caitlin Snow, it's like, look, you're dumb. First of all, you need to go do your history.
Right.
You had to know that Cisco was eventually going to become Vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You had to know that eventually she was going to become Killer Frost. You just didn't know what they were going to do to replace her. And I still don't know what they're going to do to replace her, because they're going to have another member, a science-minded person, because Harrison Wells, the new HR,
is dumb.
Yeah, well, I don't know. He's dumb.
He's just no scientist.
Not yet. I think,
I hope he goes away. I don't really like him like this.
I think he's gonna stick around, because he's an integral character to the show, and I think
I hope this version of Harrison Wells goes away.
I don't think he will.
I want Earth 2 Harrison Wells back.
I like Earth 1 Harrison Wells, honestly.
He's dead though.
He's been dead, but we don't know what happened with Flashpoint, really.
Well, he ain't there, that's for sure.
Right, but we don't know what happened with Flashpoint. HR
wouldn't he be there?
Yeah. I mean, maybe, but maybe he just wouldn't be at that place. Maybe he'd be at a different location. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the crazy thing is we haven't seen Eobard Thawne since Flashpoint.
No, but
he's gone. Like, where is he?
But he was. Remember, he got sent back to die.
To die when?
He got killed when Eddie Thawne killed himself. So he got erased. But as a time remnant, Eobard Thawne.
The one that he created in Flashpoint. But see, this is the thing. Eddie didn't have to kill himself when he went back in time and changed the whole timeline. So that's why Eobard Thawne was still alive.
No, but Eddie did kill himself. He's still not alive.
There was no Eddie in this timeline. He didn't exist in their immediate circle in this timeline.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, that didn't change.
That had to have changed.
It didn't, because
Eobard Thawne is still alive, bro.
He's a time remnant. He's a time ghost, more or less. Like,
you're a time remnant.
I agree, but you know how every time they hop and change timelines, there's a guy there. They remain alive. So even if that particular
how was that guy able to screw up this Flashpoint beginning? Because he's the one who did it.
Right, but because it happened prior to that, it was like
That's the one thing I don't like about all the time hopping.
Right.
It gets convoluted.
Exactly.
But the show's great.
It is, but like anytime you start doing time travel, everything, it's like the same thing with Super right now. The time ring is making these guys not being able to be erased from the time when you killed them earlier. It's kind of the same concept.
Oh, you talking about Zamasu?
Yeah. Remember they went back and they killed him.
But they've explained that beautifully with the time ring.
Right, but that's essentially the same. It's a similar concept. Whatever happened before this point happened to a different version of this guy, all happening before Eddie killed himself.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it doesn't make sense, because all of that was previous to Eddie Thawne.
To Eddie killing himself.
Eobard Thawne being created.
Well,
so it's all confusing.
Eobard Thawne got stopped in his time from killing his mom.
Right.
So he had that. That's the number one Eobard Thawne, because he ran back in time.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So that Eobard Thawne is still alive.
Right.
That's the number one Eobard Thawne.
Well, as far as we know.
So the only reason
there's one right now on Legends of Tomorrow.
It's the same guy.
Yeah, he's same actor. And he's
I'm saying it's the same guy.
Okay.
That's where he's at. That's why he's not on Flash.
Yeah.
Is because he's dealing with the Legends of Tomorrow guys.
Okay, makes sense.
So
that's bouncing around.
He's bouncing around. They're gonna do another big crossover thing. I can't wait for.
Makes sense.
Hey, I didn't see last week's Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I heard Johnny Blaze. I heard Johnny Blaze made an appearance.
I don't know. They didn't really say. They were kind of vague about it. They didn't ever mention a name. He was on a motorcycle. He did reach down and give him the Ghost Rider stuff, but they never really
gave up the ghost.
Yeah, he was like, whatever he had inside him, he put inside me. And I'm thinking, what?
Oh, that's gay.
It does sound pretty gay.
Whatever he had inside of him,
He put it inside of me.
and it was warm.
We put it inside each other.
And then
And it was like, what? What just happened here? What am I listening to?
fantastic.
So it was good though. It was good. It was a good show. Really good. Really well done. Daisy needs to marry me.
Dude, I'm so sick of the way they have Daisy's character this season.
Yeah, but you gotta understand what they're doing. They're doing Secret Warriors. If you ever read,
See, I haven't read Secret Warriors, but I know a little bit of the storyline. But what I'm saying is her loner attitude and woe is me, all the world. It's like, oh my God, Chloe Bennett was so cute before, and you guys have turned her into this like goth.
She's still pretty hot.
Little brat thing, and it's like I just can't deal with it, man. I don't deal with that type of stuff.
Still marriage.
I don't deal with that type of stuff, man. I'd be like, man, go on somewhere, little girl.
Hey, maybe afterwards, but not until then, though. I think she's. It's annoying, her character, especially how she's.
Yeah, because considering how strong she had gotten and being like a big integral part of the team.
Yeah, but when you kill your boyfriend or whatever.
She didn't kill her boyfriend. She
more or less led him to it, though. I mean.
No. See, this is the thing about Destiny, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were able to see the future.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Well, he killed himself. She thought that it was supposed to be her, blah, blah, blah.
He allowed himself to die.
Sure. It was going to happen, though. She felt like it was her fault. So,
yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, most definitely.
I don't know. All this self-pity is nonsense, but.
Yeah, drives me crazy.
Yeah, she'll shake it off, though. I think.
Shake it off.
Yeah, I gotta believe that.
Haters gonna hate.
That's pretty
Players
gay.
gonna play.
What is that, Taylor Swift?
I think so. I don't know. I just saw it on Ballers one time when The Rock was feeling good about himself.
So gay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. Hopefully, they don't get too
shake it off.
Too involved with her feelings. Yeah.
Now I don't know, man. Hopefully they turn her around because she's a great character. She's a pretty
they
girl.
Need to turn her around.
I didn't mean physically.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Physically turn her around.
So that's what I'm watching. I don't really watch Arrow. How's that going?
It's great. You should watch it. For all of the people who don't listen to this podcast.
I'm so far behind.
Yeah, it's one of them things where, you just gotta power through it, man.
So far behind, man.
But the one thing that I wish they would do is stop, just bring his personality from the comic books into the show. Because right now he's more of a Batman.
Yeah, that's
character.
Remember, I was talking to you about it.
Yeah, but I mean, I've always said that.
I hate that Batman-esque situation.
Yeah, but he's real dark. And Arrow has never been that way.
No, he's like campy and fun and
yeah, more like Deadpool.
Yeah, he's a joke cracking guy.
Yeah, and right now he's not that way. I think they have little by little changed. The character has evolved from season to season, which is nice.
Is that good?
Yeah. So
yeah, I saw a couple of them, but once he started fighting Ra's al Ghul and stuff like that, I'm like, man, the hell with this.
I'm fine with him using.
I don't want no low budget Batman. If you gonna give me Batman, give me Batman.
Then I gotta put Batman on TV.
Yeah, I hadn't watched the new Supergirl for this week too, but this season seems a lot better. I like it a lot.
I haven't watched the first season.
I'm a little sad that they got rid of Cat Grant in the second episode. Cat Grant is like Perry White for Supergirl.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you're talking about.
Yeah, Callista Flockhart.
Yeah, she's friggin' old ever since Ally McBeal.
But she was great on the show, and the only reason why she left is she didn't want to. Come on, that's a stupid reason to leave.
Well, when you got money, you can do what the fuck you want, I guess.
White people.
Yeah, fucking white people.
Hate you bastards.
Especially now that you voted Trump into office.
Yeah, he's most likely our president by the time this podcast is over.
Sweet. By the time you guys hear this, you'll be waking up to some sweet, sweet music. Donald Trump.
Hail Von Kaiser Trump.
Yeah. Hail.
You remember Von Kaiser from Punch-Out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of that, they're bringing the little Nintendo system back.
Which ought to be pretty sweet.
That's gonna be
and
fun.
The Genesis, by the way,
yeah.
all production in Brazil. And the funny thing about that, they said that they're knocking off about 100,000 of those a week or something like that.
Which would be great. Which would definitely be great. I can't wait to show my kids and get them into Sonic. I mean, my son already plays Sonic Dash.
Mm-hmm.
He loves it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to get him into the games that we were into, Alter Beast.
Yeah. Wise from your wave.
Right? Golden Axe.
Some Golden Axe, yeah.
Maybe a little Gauntlet.
Hopefully they have some Kid Chameleon on there.
Maybe a little Kid Chameleon.
That was my shit right there.
I liked
played
Kid
that recently.
Icarus a lot on
Kid Icarus
Nintendo.
was fun. I was a big Metroid on Nintendo, on Super Nintendo. Super Metroid.
You were a big Metroid?
Yeah, I was a Metroid. Big Metroid fan, I guess. I did enjoy those games. So
Dope, man. That's cool. Yeah, my hobbies have always been video games and comic books as a child.
same, and cartoons.
Cartoons,
and,
yep.
And chicks.
Yeah, see, I wasn't too much into the chick situation.
Well, some of us aren't as blessed as others.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really get like mega chick crazy. Like I've always had like a girlfriend or something like that, but
Yeah.
I never got mega chick crazy where I always had to be like, like the little dog with the pink thing hanging out.
Yeah, no, I don't think I got like that. I just, I consider myself an opportunist. Take advantage of opportunities, and
I'm gonna just hold that in because I had a thing to say about that. I'm sure you know where I was going with that.
Yes.
There's somebody who definitely thinks you're somewhat of an opportunist.
Hey, his name starts with a W.
No, nope.
Fuck
Nah.
you. I hope you hear this podcast, you fucking fat bitch. Fucking bitch. I still beat your motherfucking ass.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh about that later.
He ain't gonna laugh about it.
That's for sure.
Fuck you bitch.
So that's what's up, man. Any final thoughts for the week?
No. We had a great podcast. We just hit the number 6 podcast on the list.
Hell yeah.
So feeling good about the consistency.
Me too, man. I really enjoy. You know what, man? I really enjoy doing this, and
Yeah.
I don't really care if you guys listen or if you don't listen. I
Yeah.
don't really care.
Yeah, fuck you.
I enjoy doing this.
Yeah, fuck you anyway.
Yeah.
Listen or not listen.
So if you listen or not listen,
Woo. Bitch.
F you, as Mike would say.
Fucking bitch.
Why?
Why not? Facts. We didn't get hit too many facts today, and I didn't cuss out anybody today.
No, you did. You cussed out Cleveland Browns fans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Do
Do I owe anybody else one?
Nah. Who else did we shout out?
I don't know. I didn't shout out anybody else. I don't think.
Shout out President Trump, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, you fucking bitch.
You racist.
You fucking racist piece of shit.
Hairless.
And America, I just want to say this as a black man. The reason that I think it's so hilarious that Trump's president is it just goes to show you, and everybody, all of those motherfuckers that are out there saying that no, all lives matter. Yeah, and then you vote in Donald Trump like fucking idiots. And you go, no, all lives matter. Okay, well let's see how much the Mexican lives matter to Donald Trump. And how much everybody else who's not black, who's not white or rich, see how their fucking lives matter here in just a minute. You guys are fucking stupid.
Yo, this one's over, Chief.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Yeah, this one's over. It's 2:44 to 2:15.
Yeah, lights out.
I don't even think she could actually win.
No, you got to get to 270.
Yeah, I don't even think she has enough states left for her to win.
It's over. Fuck you guys. I'm out.
Word. Catch y'all next time for G5.
You've been listening to What Happens When. Tune in next time to find out God knows what.